Hey guys, Pandi here of Pandi's Hair Candy and More, and Simply Pandi of the Simply Pandi Show. Hopping on really quick, guys. Just got finished working out, as I've stated many of times on this fitness weight loss journey. Just trying to get my health in a better space, right? Um, and as I was exercising, I started thinking, like, okay, it is literally the end of September 2021. My 47th, my 47th birthday is coming in just a few short weeks, less than 2 weeks, actually. Well, about 2 weeks or so. And I had been thinking on the business that I work, the business that I have, and the company that I joined to go into home based business for myself with, which of course is my econ. And I thought, you know what, Pandi, you've been sitting on this incredible opportunity. Yes, you've been trying to work it and apply it. And it hit me like a thunderbolt. You haven't been sharing this amazing opportunity. And I had to come and say, you know what? You're right. You need to actually share a little something. You said you would be sharing something. So, first and foremost, if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome and thank you so much for taking a moment to click on the video. I usually don't do story times on my channel. Um, Not because I have anything against them. I just figure I'm not a story time channel. I don't have a story to tell, but at the end of the day, we all have a story to tell, right? And so I'm going to tell a little bit about mine and kind of where my econ kind of fits into this. So, as I stated, I'm a 46-year-old, second time around, married, mother of three grown adult children, grandmother to two young children. And let's face it, life has thrown me a few curveballs. And at the end of the day, I've had to pick myself up, dust my shoulders off, and keep it moving, right? And so, in saying that, I want to say this. This is why I always end my videos with stay safe and stay encouraged, because I've literally had to adapt and apply that to my own life, right? My own daily walk. It's hard when life is throwing curveballs at you and you're not being encouraged, you're very discouraged, you're overwhelmed. You feel like everything that could go wrong is going wrong, and it's just like, man, why can't I catch a break? Well, at the end of the day, you either are going to learn to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and encourage yourself and find a better way, or you're going to sit there and sulk in disparity and just kind of sink into depression. And no one wants to live that way. So I hope that you enjoy this story time and that it encourages you in some kind of way. If so, please drop down in the comments and let me know um, down below what's on your mind. I always appreciate the feedback. So, again, welcome and thank you so very much for coming. If you enjoy the commentary, please go ahead and subscribe. That is free 99. It doesn't cost you anything. So, and again, excuse my appearance. Like I literally was working out after work and I was about to go get in the shower and I said, let me record something really quick because I need to get this off my heart. So listen to the message and don't focus in on the messenger for today. So, okay, I've stated this is my second time being married. My first marriage didn't go so well. It lasted about 12, 13 years, and we realized that it just was not working out, not happy, not healthy. And I believe in part because I got married at such a young age. I was 21 years old, and it was too much. We weren't ready. I certainly wasn't ready. And I did everything I could to try to make it work. I tried to make it work, but it just did not work. And so going through that process allowed me to learn myself, learn what I would and would not accept and tolerate, and to gain the confidence that was necessary in order for me to carry myself into whatever my next relationship would be, knowing who I was, what I wanted, and how to never settle for less ever again, right? And I'm so thankful and I'm grateful. Now, obviously, at the time when things were happening and at the worst, lowest, darkest points, I certainly didn't feel that way. But looking back now, I can truly say um, it was all a blessing to make me into the person that I am and the woman that I'm still becoming, right? And I always, always um, will look at that in that way. Now, skipping around and bringing you up to speed to today. Credit. I learned a very valuable lesson with credit because, like most of us do at a young age, I will say that I ruined my credit. I ruined my credit through irresponsible, stupid choices and decisions. You know, I wanted the flashy cars, but I wasn't making flashy car money. Okay. But I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, and you know what I'm saying? I wanted to look like I had more than I had. And in doing that, all I did was dig a hole that took me a long time to climb up out of. And I'm still climbing up out of that hole to this day. But this is what brings me to tonight's conversation and why I was impressed upon coming to you guys and sharing a little bit about my history so that you guys could get a fully a full understanding of why it is that I share the business opportunity that I have through my econ. My econ is a personal financial success company. Now, with credit, you need credit for everything. And I really feel like it's very important to stress that to our children because I really, really wish that it would have been stressed to me at a young age because I feel like things would have gone so much more differently in my adulthood years had I have known what I know now. Because, like I said, buying the flashy cars, financing jewelry, financing furniture, um, moving out of places without paying the rent, breaking leases, student loan debt, getting behind on credit cards. Uh, what else? Getting behind on utility bills. Just all these different things, cell phone bills. I'm sitting here trying to think of all the things that I've personally done that have negatively affected me later. Oh, cable boxes, moving out of places, y'all. I swear, there was a point in time when I was probably 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I felt like I moved every single year for no apparent reason. For no apparent reason other than to try to get the next bigger and better place to try to front for my friends to make it look like I had more than I had. We call that keeping up with the Joneses, right? That's all I can equate it to. Nothing more, nothing less. And what that taught me was later on in life when I got to a place where I was starting to get more mature. I was married, I was a young mother. I knew because I was running into so many obstacles with things that I couldn't get that I knew I wanted to obtain, but I could not get because I kept getting a hard no. When I wanted to get better insurance for my automobiles, it was like no because of credit. When I wanted to apply for financing for my first home, it was like you need to take care of A, B, C, D, E, F, G before you can even qualify for a bad interest rate, right? So it was like the door slamming in my face so many times that I started to really wake up and mature and understand, you know, this is not good. This is not cool. I even filed for bankruptcy. I filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and I thought, okay, I'll just do this and I'll get a clean slate. You know, I'm coming up out of a divorce. It didn't quite end so well. So I kind of was like trying to start over and, you know, get myself together. But in doing that, I still didn't realize how that would negatively affect me because now it looks like, oh, well, you're not responsible enough to take care of your finances. So I was like, oh my God, I thought this would help me. And, you know, just the misinformation and miseducation of it all, guys. But I'm here to say that even in the midst of all of that, in the midst of all of that chaos, there is a solution out there. And the solution is my econ. Let me tell you, when I started to realize, you know, that I was in a predicament where I had pretty much thought, oh my God, my life is over. I'm never going to be able to get a car. I'm never going to be able to get a home or credit cards, let alone a good, decent job that needs to run my credit. I'm here to tell you that is absolutely false. You absolutely can. It's just going to take a little bit of work on your part and a whole lot of faith, okay? And we all know that faith without works is dead. So, all you simply need to do, because I made this mistake, and drop down in the comments below and let me know if you've done this. I actually went through, excuse me, credit repair companies who promise to get this and that removed off your credit report, promise to get your score raised and all this and that, right? And I paid a pretty penny to do that. Well, the problem was I had no idea what those companies were doing. I had no idea what they were doing. I had no idea or clue if what they were doing was even legal. And the bad part about that is if you don't know what is being done, your hands are not touching it, your eyes are not seeing it, you really have no way of knowing how to prevent yourself from getting back into that same predicament, right? And long story short, yes, I had the immediate quick fix. I was able to get into a home and everything like that. Beautiful 3 bedroom, 2 story, split level, 2 car garage. I thought, okay, finally, I'm starting to be able to raise my head up above water. I eventually, a couple of years later, found myself back slowly drifting into that same predicament that I had gotten myself out of. And when it came down to it, I had no understanding of what was going on with my credit. Now, I didn't know this then, but I do know this now. It was because I didn't know what in the world was done on my behalf. I didn't know what was said. I didn't know anything about disputing anything off my own credit report. None of that. So, if you can help it, I say stay away from those type of agencies because it really is a matter of if you know that you need to repair your credit, you know you're in a situation, you've acknowledged and admitted and faced it, and you've come to the point where you know what, it's time to put my big girl panties on, it's time to put my big boy drawers on and clean my credit up and do what I got to do so that I can start walking into my future differently. If you are at a place where you're ready to change your mindset and start working on this thing, my econ is an excellent place because we have a do it yourself credit repair system literally that is state of the art, that helps you by giving you the training, the tips, the tools, the strategies to actually go in and repair your own credit. You can get things removed and disputed off of your own credit report, um, such as collections, medical bills. Um, what else have I gotten removed, y'all? Because I have been working the credit, the what is it called? The My Credit system that comes with the My Econ business, and I have been so thoroughly impressed that my score has. I've had it now for what, 3 months, maybe a little longer, a few months. I don't think it's been quite 6 months yet, but I've literally have disputed so much crap up off of my credit report, y'all, that my score has jumped up almost 80 points. Doesn't sound like much, but it is quite a bit if you have been in a negative state. I have been able to get some collections removed. I have been able to get some medical collections removed. Um, my student loan is now reflecting in a positive light, no longer in a negative light. I have some discharges removed. I've gotten some, what do you call those things? When they close it out, what is the thing? Charge offs. Charge offs. I never understood that charge offs are looked at negatively on your credit report. I have been able to get the charge offs completely removed off my credit report with all three bureaus. That's TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. The reason why I've been able to do this, guys, is because I've been working the My Credit system that comes with My Econ. Okay, you get, I believe, 26 templates with all of the legal jargon in there that you can submit on your own behalf to the credit bureaus to dispute stuff off your credit report. Now, that right there by itself is priceless, guys, because let me tell you, I have been trying to dispute stuff off my credit report for the last 5 to 7 years now with no response. I literally have been getting ignored, and the collection calls were just coming like clockwork. Recently, here, I have seen such a shift, such a turnaround. This is why I'm here telling y'all. This is why I'm letting y'all get all up in my business right now. Because I'm no longer ashamed or embarrassed. Because I know that there's somebody that might see this video and that might be in that same situation or in that same predicament where you're feeling like, oh my God, I've made such horrible, unwise decisions with my finances and my financial, that how am I going to ever get ahead? How am I going to ever be able to buy a home? How am I going to get, that new car or whatever it is that you're working and aspiring towards? And I'm here to tell you that it's not too late. Don't be so hard on yourself. Pick yourself up, dust your shoulders off, encourage yourself, and just make a shift. It is a daily, continual process, and I'm telling you, you start to feel so much more better about yourself. There's just absolutely no reason why any of us need to sit and live in poverty, okay, or in a depleted and depressed state, period. It's just no reason. Now, I've shared a little bit with you guys about the My Credit system with My Econ. Now, in addition to the My Credit system with My Econ, you have the ability, that was my whole purpose for signing up. I was on a live stream and I was listening to two people present the company, Tony Clopton and Melissa King, My Econ. And I thought immediately when I heard them talking about the My Credit system and they were showcasing a PowerPoint presentation, I immediately knew, oh my God, I need to get that. Because, like I said, I had been trying to repair my credit for quite some time. Well, when you join, in addition to the My Credit system, which in itself pays for itself right there. You get the Elevation Travel Club, so that you get 70% savings off of travel. You also get to brand yourself, you, as a home based business owner. And one of the first things that they instruct you and teach you how to do is how to correct your W 4. Now, y'all, that right there blew my wig back, okay? Now, y'all know I like to wear my wigs, even though I'm rocking my natural right now. It blew my wig back because I had never heard of this. I had never heard of income shifting. I knew a little bit about, you know, cash flow. I knew a little bit about business ownership and entrepreneurial opportunities because, like I said, I am a former licensed cosmetologist. I ran a small beauty salon for several years, and I just never knew anything about income shifting. Well, I tell you, when I did that, that right there automatically, instantaneously turned things around for me because I was able to cash flow almost $400 back into my household on my paycheck every single month. So that right there gave me the incentive, the momentum to really work this business. So right there, guys, I've already shared two things. I I started working on my credit. My credit is looking better. It's going in the right direction. I'm not quite where I want to be, but I'm definitely headed to the right direction, right? Number 2, I'm actually bringing home more money each month on my paycheck. Okay? Now, the other thing that my econ has done is through the trainings, through the workshops, the Zoom meetings, the Facebook Lives, and so much training that they offer you as a part of your membership, I have been able to learn strategies and tips on how to now invest that extra money that I'm now positively cash flowing to better myself. You know, start paying down certain debts that you may not have been able to get disputed off your credit. Start paying those things down. Start saving. And most importantly, establish an emergency account. I had no emergency account. So these are all things that I have found to be beneficial. And it dawned on me, you know what? I came down here and I did a couple of videos sharing that, you know what, I'm part of a wonderful business. But I haven't been sharing with you guys the journey along the way and the progress. So I wanted to just come down and touch base with you guys and let you guys know where I'm at with it. Things have definitely turned around. Like I said, I'm able to positively bring home extra money off of my paychecks now because I've learned how to correct my W 4. Okay. I have learned how to do it yourself and clean up my own credit, use the templates to actually negotiate and leverage, okay, improved credit on my own behalf rather than paying someone else to do it. And the My Credit system is just awesome because it just teaches you so much. There is also investment training available. There's mentorship, and it's just also there's also a services website portal where you can actually sell physical products because in order to take advantage of some of the IRS publications that only home-based business owners qualify for, you need to be able to show yourself as a home-based business. So these are just a few of the tips and strategies, you guys, that I wanted to come down and share with you guys. And I want to let you know that you can make money doing what I'm doing by cleaning up your own credit, by learning different tips and strategies on how to cash flow and income shift, just by simply sharing your story, cleaning up your own credit, and sharing the blessings and the benefits of how my econ has helped you. You literally can grow a team. You can sell the products. You can sell the services. Oh, and how could I forget? The cash flow tracker. OMG. I'm here on YouTube for the most part. There is so many different expenses that I have made with regards to my YouTube. For example, purchasing a microphone, purchasing ring lights, purchasing USB cameras, ring lights, green screens, backdrops. All of those are now considered business expenses. My econ has taught me how to accurately track those expenses so that come the end of the year, I can claim those as deductions so that I can have those deductions to write off at the end of the year and not owe money to Uncle Sam. So, you guys, if you are interested in learning more about this opportunity, please drop down in the comments below. Let me know what's on your mind. No pressure here. I'm not trying to shove anything down your throat. I just wanted to come on and share a little bit of my testimony, give you guys a story time, if you will, into Pandi and who she is as a person, because I have always said I am a regular smuggler girl. I am out here just as human as the next person. I cry, I bleed, I breathe, I eat, I put my pants legs on one leg at a time, just like everybody. But I have found something that has literally started to turn my world around for the better. And I'm starting to see the changes happening, and it's a little scary because I didn't know that it was really for real. Like I said, I literally joined because I wanted to clean up my credit and I saw the benefit in that. But now, as I've gotten myself a bit more acclimated with the company and I see the potential that's out there, the potential to actually become the next millionaire, the next thousandaire at least soon, I'm excited. And I wanted to come down and share the opportunity with you guys. Like I said, if you guys are interested in learning more, the links will be in the description box where you can actually go on over to my website, take a look at my econ for yourself, do your research. Are you tired of being in a poor credit state where you're not able to get ahead and do the things that you need to do? Even if you are already a homeowner, but you found yourself in some debt, and you know you got some things on your credit report that you simply have not been able to get removed or deleted or disputed, and you want to learn how to do those things for as little as $40, guys, my econ can help you turn that around. This video has been long enough. I'm going to definitely try to come back again with more story times and get a little bit more in depth on the different aspects that are available through my econ, and also just keep sharing the updates as things improve with me, with my credit, with the business, everything, guys. I'm going to keep coming back and sharing that here with you guys because I feel like I've been sitting on this amazing opportunity. And I guess it's not because I wanted to withhold or because I was ashamed. I really wanted to get my feet wet, start training, doing the actual My Credit system, applying it, dispute a few things, and really sit back and see if my credit score improved before I came back and talked about it. And that is what I'm here to do, guys. Like I said, my score jumped up 80 points. That was epic. Okay, that was epic. And in addition, I did have a couple of people join my team. And when I saw the direct deposit into my account that same week, and then get reports from those new team members on how things were working and going for them, I was like, oh my God, this really is a viable business. And at the end of the year, there's so many write offs that are now available to me that I can now take advantage of that I couldn't even foresee initially. So I'm excited, guys, and I just wanted to come on and share that with you guys. So, again, I am Pandi of Pandy's Hair, Candy, and More, as well as the Simply Pandi Show. This has been a impromptu story time after a workout after work. um, I hope that what I have shared has encouraged you in some type of way, has inspired you in some type of way. And if it has, please drop down in the comments below and let me know if you are tired of struggling. Because let's face it, on your job, you're going to get raises here and there. But what's the raise really going to be? Is it really going to make a huge impact? Is it going to really be the impact that you need to be able to um, start an emergency fund or add to your existing emergency fund? Are you going to be comfortable and prepared in the event of an emergency? You know, things like that we need to think about. And my econ has actually given me the tips to prepare myself, you know, to start really shifting the way that I look at things, in particularly my finances, so that I can get myself to a better state. Now, I am one that I like to share information. I'm all for sharing information. I believe we all can win. There's definitely more than enough for everybody to win. And I know from personal experience because, like I said, no one shared with me growing up as a child, as a young adult, as a teen, um, as an adolescent, these crucial and important tips. And I don't think it's because, oh, they wanted to withhold this information. It's lack of knowledge and generational, systematic differences in cultures and barriers that, you know, is passed down generation to generation. Your mother didn't know, nobody taught her. Your grandmother didn't know, no one taught her. Your great grandmother didn't know, no one taught her. So, how then could it be passed down to me? You see what I'm saying? So, now I feel like since I've been working this system, and as I said, approaching my 47th birthday in a few short weeks, I'm like, this is something that needs to be instilled in every household, in everyone that I come into contact with or that I'm associated with, so that they can start to improve their situation and their circumstances. And guess what? Make a little coin. Put a little money in your pocket while you're doing it. That's it. That's all, guys. So, again, thank you all so much for taking a moment to click on this video. I apologize for it being a little scattered and lengthy, but I hope that you guys get the general point. And I hope that you consider subscribing. I'm going to start trying to post more information on the different tips and benefits, and I hope that you would consider joining my team. No rush, take your time, but consider it nevertheless. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay encouraged, and I will definitely see you all in the next video. Peace.